Hello guys, this is Deepika from DeepikaKhanna.com. So now we have decided what plan to pick for our Shopify. Now the next thing that we need to decide is what kind of product we are going to sell online. Before going and finding the right product, there are some strategies that you need to follow in order to find a product which will make you profit. So there are some strategies. We're going to look at those strategies. And whenever you have to decide on a niche means a specific type of products that you want to sell. So let's say if you wanted to sell products related to jewelry, so jewelry is a niche. If you wanted to sell product related to pets, then pets is a niche. If you wanted to sell products related to home decor, then that's a different niche. So their niche is basically the category of products that you're going to sell, the general category that you want to sell to. So, we will talk about some strategies that will help you to decide what product you should choose to sell. So, the first thing that you need to keep in mind is accessory or heavy niches. Lot of merchants rarely make money on big ticket items. The big ticket items I mean by like buying a TV or a flat screen or a theater room, etc. In all those things where they cost about $1,000 or $2,000, a lot of customers want to see the thing in person before they order something like that. Okay, a customer will take about 4 to 5 days to decide what kind of TV he wants. But if somebody wants or looking for an HDMI cable, which costs about $30, he doesn't have to see it. He'll definitely going to order it online. So accessories is a very good niche to start with, accessory products. So let's say if you find a niche which is a lot of accessories like TV accessories or let's say phone accessories, then that's a very good niche to start with because the product range, the price range would be about 100 to 200, but the customer do not need to see the product in person before they take the cards out. So you should always look for niche which is have a lot of accessories around them because a lot of people are making good money with just selling accessories like iPhone accessories or TV accessories, etc. The next strategy is customer with a passion or a problem. So a lot of passionate people or hobbyists will spend a lot of money. There is something that can solve their problem. So if somebody is a mountain biker, they will spend thousands of dollars to find a product which is lightweight so that it can help them to shave few pounds while doing hiking. And if it's a fisherman, then they can spend a lot of money in finding the boat accessory. You should look for a target audience of passionate people, passionate about fishing, passionate about like mountain bikers, passionate about woodwork, etc. So passionate people will spend a lot of money in buying the product. If you have a niche around the passionate people, that's a good niche. If somebody is looking for runners, the runners have a good if somebody is passionate about running, then you can build a niche around that. So it's always better to find a niche which is for passionate people because passionate people will definitely spend a lot of money. So if you can offer a product based solution to a painful problem, then and you will have an audience that will buy. This is another strategy to keep in mind. The third strategy that we have is what should be the price of the product that you're going to sell. The range of the product, the pricing should be between $100 to $200. This is also referred as a sweet spot in e-commerce. Because if you're selling something at a very higher price, then the customer wanted to talk to you. You should have a phone conversation in order to spend about $2,000 of worth of an item. But if your product item is between the range of $100 to $200, then you do not need to personally speak with someone before they're going to sell it. So this is another important thing to remember. Do not sell a item which is very high in price. Sell around a range of $100 to $200. This is also called as a sweet spot. When you're starting out, I will tell you to sell at a rate of like $19 or $27. It's like around that area where you are kind of cutting your cost and you're still making some profit, but do not go overboard. But once you have a list of customers who have already bought from you, then it is very easy to sell them the next item because they've already gone through your whole process. They kind of know you now. So when you're initially starting out, this is a very good spot because at this spot, people do not want customers doesn't need to talk to you personally in order to make a purchase. This is an important point that you need to remember. So do not look for products which are high in price. Look for products which are ranging between $100 to $200, or below $100 is also a good option. The fourth strategy that you need to keep in mind is hard to find locally. So if, let's say, you're selling something which is available in a grocery store or a Home Depot store or a Lowe's store, people are not going to wait 4 days to get the product. They wanted to just go to Home Depot and buy something. If something, let's say, if you need a garden equipment, you're not going to look online to buy the garden equipment. You probably will go to a nearby Home Depot store or Lowe's to make that purchase. But if you're looking for something like magician's accessories, or if you're looking for a surveillance equipment, those kind of things you might not find in Walmart. So that's another thing that you need to keep in mind when you're deciding your niche. Hard to find locally. Okay, if you're looking for wide range of iPhone cases, then you might go online and see an iPhone case that you like. Okay, because a lot of store does not have that much variety of iPhone cases. So those kind of things, people are going to look online. So I'm also giving you idea on niches. So if you have interest in something, you can pick a niche and start building your store around that. So these are just to make sure, these are some strategies that you need to follow when you're deciding the product that you want to sell. So you should always find a product that are hard to find locally, but you also should keep in mind that that particular product has a high demand. The people are looking for that kind of product. You have a pretty good audience who are looking for your product. The next thing that we have is the low product turnover. Low product turnover means if your product is constantly changing every year, then there's no point in spending valuable time on resources that will soon going to get outdated. So you should find a product which has a limited turnover that will ensure that you can invest in an information rich website that will be applicable for years. So let's say if you have product that will be there for another 10 years, then yes, you can spend good amount of time and make blog posts around them. But if something that is not going to be there in existence next year, then there's no point in writing blog posts about them. There's no point because that product is soon going to get outdated. So do not find a product which has a low product turnover. That's another strategy, because you wanted to make the profit forever, right? You don't want to make profit for 1 or 2 months and then, hey, the thing, nobody's looking for that thing anymore. No, you should not look for a product like that. Consumable or disposable products. Now, this is another very important strategies. The repeat customers are essential to any kind of business, and it's very easy to sell to the existing customer rather than selling it to a new customer, a brand new customer. Okay, so if your products needs to be reordered, so let's say if you're selling some kind of hair oil, or if you're selling some kind of shampoo, or if you're selling something which kind of finishes in like month or 2 months, you can the customers has an option of reordering them if they like your product, right? So that is another strategy to keep in mind, because this way people are going to reorder from you and you're going to make money with the reorders as well. So find a product that people will need on a regular basis, or it finishes up in regular basis. So that is another strategy to keep your customers happy, and you will be able to build a profitable business with this reoccurring income. See, I'm a lady, so I can talk on fashion all day. So if I'm taking examples from women related stuff, I apologize for you for that. But I know if you're a guy, you will definitely go for things like tools or uh, iPhone cases, etc., etc. So I'm just trying to give you different niches so you can go ahead and sell. I've seen a lot of people being a man selling women's product. It's completely all right. They love it. They're making good amount of money. It's all about making money at the end. So no, whatever you're passionate about, and if your product is fit in one of these, fit in all these categories, then definitely you should go ahead and sell and create that product, create your online store according around that niche. So these are some strategies that you need to follow. One is your consumable or disposable products. The second is the low product turnover. The third one we have is the hard to find locally. The fourth one is the $100 to $200 range, the sweet spot. And then you have a customers which have a passion or a problem. If you can resolve their problem, they will be happy to buy. And then you have accessory heavy niches. So instead of selling a heavy ticket item, it's better to sell the niche which have a lot of accessories around them. So these are some strategies that will help you to find a product to sell. In the next tutorial, we are going to go ahead and take a look at some of the websites that will help you in making your decision, is your product that you're looking to sell is have a great demand or not. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much.